Assalamualaikum and good morning to Dr. Munira. We are from Group 9 and we will present our answers based on Chapter 10, which is Understanding Work Teams. Before I start, I will introduce myself. My name is Amel Fawaz bin Solihin, S74931. So let's start with introduction first. Work teams is about a group members who work together to achieve a goals. In these chapters, we will learn about understanding work teams, which means we will also learn how to manage our emotion and behavior when we work in a group team. So this will help us improve our skill such as communication and other than that. So this also this report shows us a key elements that contribute to successful team performance. That's all from me. So I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Fawaz. My name is M.SHAHRUL bin Yazid, S number metric S75459. Okay, so why do you think psychological safety was identified as a key to increasing a team performance? Yes, I agree. Psychological safety was increasing a team performance. Many studies have show the psychological safety help team member committed better and work together. More people effectively. When people feel safe to share their opinion without being judged or criticized, the team can make a better decision. This happens because everyone is able to give ideas, and sometimes combine the different ideas lead to stronger result. From personal experience, when my idea were accepted and added to others, the final outcome was much better. This show how important is for team members to feel safe and respected. The second, psychological safety also help create a positive and healthy work environment. When people feel valued and free to express themselves, they become more confident and willing to try new things, and this also encourage creativity and help avoid a misunderstanding. When people feel safe to speak openly, communication become a clearer, more respectful, which improves teamwork. Another important idea is the concept of a meta model. This means that all people members have the same understanding of what the team is doing and what the goal is. When everyone is on the same page, the work goes smoothly. If people feel safe to speak up, to share their views, trust grow among the team is make easier to work together and reach the team goal more successfully. So I go pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Shahrul. So I will continue to the next point. First, building trust. Psychological safety also helps build trust among team members. When people feel safe to speak up, ask questions, or even admit their mistakes without the fear of being judged or blamed, it creates a foundation of mutual respect and openness. According to Edmondson 1999, this kind of environment allows teams to have more honest conversations, which leads to stronger collaboration and better decision making. Without trust, team members may hold back ideas or avoid giving feedback, and that can limit innovation and progress. So to the next. Second point is reducing stress and emotional pressure. Psychological safety reduces stress in the workplace. When employees feel they won't be punished or embarrassed for sharing their thoughts, they're less anxious and more focused on doing their best. As Khan 1990 point out, emotional security at work helps people feel more engaged and committed to their task. This is especially important in high-pressure environments, where stress can quickly lead to burnout or low morale if not managed properly. For my last point, promoting a positive work culture. Psychological safety contributes to a more positive and inclusive work culture. In teams where people feel valued and supported, motivation tends to be higher. Newman and College 2017 found that psychologically safe teams are more open to learning from mistakes and adapting to change. That kind of growth mindset creates a culture where everyone can contribute and improve, which is essential for long-term success in any organization. That's all from me. So next I will pass to the next presenter.
Greetings, my name is Chen Jian, S76915. Next, we are going to talk about question 2. Why do you think teams and organizations sometimes find it difficult to create psychological safety? In terms of team, the first and most fundamental reason is lack of trust. Trust forms the foundation of any high performing teams. It allows team members to have positive expectations about one another, such as believing others will carry their weight or support them when needed. Without trust, collaboration suffers. People hesitate to share ideas or give their full effort. This lack of trust can stem from poor leadership or weak communication. For example, if someone speaks up once and gets punished or ignored, they will think twice before doing it again. In newly formed team or collaboration between multiple teams, trust is often low because members aren't yet confident in each other's capabilities. And when there's no trust, open communication and thus psychological safety all fail apart. This insight is supported by the book Organizational Behavior Global Edition 19th edition and the article 5 Causes of Low Psychological Safety in Your Team. The second reason is challenges with team composition. This refers to the mix of skills, personalities, and how roles are assigned in the team. In theory, a diverse mix should enhance team performance over time, but in the early stage, it can actually create misunderstanding and conflict. If a team has imbalanced skill, for example, some highly skilled members and others less experienced, communication can break down. Less skilled members might become more overly reliant on a few individuals, leading to unfair workloads and team resentment. Another problem arises when roles aren't matched personalities. Imagine assigning an introvert to lead client communication. It is not a good fit. Poorly matched roles can lead to lower team performance and thus reduce psychological safety and increase more internal conflict. Also, when roles aren't clearly defined, team members might feel undervalued, especially if they are unable to contribute in ways that match their strengths. This hurts engagement and psychological safety as well. Again, this is backed by the same book and article mentioned earlier on the first reason. Next, social risk and exclusion. Social risk is the fear of being seen as incompetent or different by others. When teams include people from diverse backgrounds, cultural difference can make some members feel more exposed or hesitate to participate. Some team members may avoid asking for help just to avoid looking weak or being laughed at. Others may stay quiet in meetings to avoid being judged or excluded. But teams only thrive when everyone feels a strong sense of belonging. When people feel excluded or afraid of social judgment, they are less likely to speak up, share ideas, or give honest feedback. This leads to lower team engagement and once again reduce psychological safety. This point is supported by the report Psychological Safety and Learning Behavior in Work Teams and the article 5 Causes of Low Psychological Safety in Your Team. That's all from me. Next, I'll pass the presentation to the next person. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Chen Chong Chai, matrix number S743595. Consistent and in effective leadership. Leadership played a crucial role in shaping team dynamics and organizational culture. Unfortunately, many organizations select leaders primarily based on their technical skills or past performance outcomes, rather than their interpersonal abilities or emotional intelligence. As a result, some leaders adopt controlling or directive management styles that discourage open dialogue and dissent. When leaders are not approachable or fail to model vulnerability, such as openly admit mistake or valuing diverse perspectives, it creates an environment where employees fear negative consequences for speaking up. Over time, these fears affect the communication, reduce engagement, and limit innovation because team members prioritize caution over creativity. This information can be seen in the article Psychological Safety and the Critical Role of Leadership Development, and the article The Magic Door for Success, Psychological Safety and Trust in the Workplace. The second is poor management of conflict and communication. Effective communication and conflict resolution are pillars of psychological safety. When teams lack clear mental models, shared understanding of roles or conflict management skill, misunderstanding and tension quickly arise. Relationship conflicts can create discomfort and hostility, causing members to withdraw or avoid candid conversation. This fear of offending others or becoming target of criticism suppress honest feedback and unconventional ideas. Additionally, fragment communication leads to repeat mistake and frustration, further eroding trust and psychological safety within the team. Without open and respectful dialogue, teams struggle to collaborate effectively or learn from their experience. This information can be found in the report Research on the relationship between leadership style and team dynamics in high-performance teams, and the article Psychological Safety at Work and Conflict Management. The third one is unsupportive organizational culture and lack of resource. The broader organizational culture and context significantly influence psychological safety. Cultures that emphasize strict hierarchies, fierce competition, or short-term performance metrics often reward results at the expense of learning and growth. In such environments, mistakes are punished rather than seen as opportunity to innovate, encouraging employees to become risk-averse and focus on self-preservation. Moreover, organizations that fail to invest in training, leadership development, and team support lack the necessary infrastructure to build trust and cohesion. Without sufficient time, space for reflection, and leadership commitment, employees cannot safely experiment, fail, or share ideas openly. This lack of supportive context undermines psychological safety and limits the organization's ability to adapt and thrive. This information is provided by the article The Magic Door for Success, Psychological Safety and Trust in the Workplace, and the report Research on the Relationship Between Leadership Style and Team Dynamics in High-Performing Teams. Now, I'll pass the presentation to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Haikal bin Muhammad Usairi. My metric number is S74369. Now I will talk about how can physiological safety be enhanced in team. First, physiology safe within team. Several practical steps can be implemented systematically. First and foremost, team leader must be lead by example by demonstration of openness and humility. They should openly acknowledge their own mistake, will actively encourage team member to voice opinion without fear of criticism or repossession. For example, a team leader may begin meeting by sharing past error and lesson learned, setting a tone vulnerability and continuous learning. Second, organization should provide specialized training focused on developing communication and collaboration skills. Training program should cover constructive feedback technical, positive conflict resolution, and active listening skill, all crucial for creating a safe environment. Through such training, team members learn to express view effectively while respecting different perspectives. Third, team should collectively establish clear interaction norm and grow rule. For example, including no interrupt when someone is speaking, or all ideas are welcome during initial brainstorm without criticism. The norm must be consistently followed by all members regardless of position or seniority. Next, reward and recognition system should be designed to reinforce physiologically safe behavior. For example, acknowledge team members who courageously try innovative approach, even if outcomes are expected. Encourage more experimentation and idea sharing. For a virtual team, appropriate technology play a vital role. Platforms like Microsoft can create dedicated communication channel where members share ideas and concerns openly or anonymous if needed. Starting virtual meeting with emotion check-in help gauge team member well-being. Finally, regular assessment should measure physiologically safety level. Anonymous survey can collect honest feedback about how comfortable member feel voicing opinion. Assessment result then inform continuous improvement effort. By consistently implementing this measure, team cultivate a physiological safer work environment where all members feel valued and empowered to contribute fully. This not only enhance team performance but also nurtures a strong culture of environment and collaboration. The process requires ongoing commitment but yet significant dividend in team effectiveness and member satisfaction.
In conclusion, this chapter shows us that psychological safety are very important when we work in a group. Effective work team rely on strong communication, clear rules, and mutual trust. Psychological safety play as a key role by allowing members to speak up without fear, which lead to better collaboration, innovation, and also overall team performance. So that's all for me, and thank you.